Again on the front, back side, perfectly intact. Nothing bent, torn, ripped, anything like that. Making sure that all the cards, Jesus fucking H Christ. Can this thing go any lower? Actually, don't notice it's this one. Can't go any lower than that, huh? Okay, so we'll raise this up. Height-wise, it seems to be good, but figured out some way of properly doing this so it actually works out good. Hey guys, EndoPlasmite here, and this is going to be a little bit different and probably not unique at all considering the most recent craze that's been going on in regards to Pokemon cards. Now, much to nobody's surprise, I collect Pokemon cards rarely. I say rarely because I've been on a start, stop basis with Pokemon cards. Way back from when they first came out, myself, my brother, and my sister all collected them, but then I got to a period where I actually wanted to buy them off my brother and sister, so which is what I did, and then I kept collecting them every now and then still, to the point where recently, with everything going on, I look over this way because, I'll show you real quick. Don't know how well you can tell with it, but they're kind of stacked up over the side right there because I'm in the process of cataloging all the stuff. I've not actually cataloged them ever, so I figured why not actually give it a shot for once. Setup for this is all gonna be pretty weird because again, never done anything with this before, so next time around if I do something like this, it may be different or it may be set up differently. So mostly what we're gonna be doing is going through the process of opening up this. The Legends of Galar tin Zacian. Zacian? I say Zacian because I say Zacian, that's just the way I say the names with them. Which at minimum it's supposed to contain the main card that's in this specific pack, as well as 5 booster packs. And as you can see as well, this still has the plastic all over the outside. This has not been opened up, messed with at all. I may also end up dropping this right on top of the desk so that way I can at least give you guys a perspective of what happens inside of this. So let me go ahead and fix the camera real quick. Next time around that I do this, things will be a little bit different setup wise. They'll kind of be, hopefully at least in better terms with it. This is a weird way of doing this. This is literally an experimental run to see if it's even worth me trying to do this. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, and don't worry as well, I've got these as well to kind of keep some of them safe if there are ones that I'd like to keep safe. Which there, I guarantee you there's going to be at least a couple of them. Crack into this also, actually. Let's go ahead and crack into this, open up the plastic on top, and do this quickly before anyone else finds out and I'm in deep shit for wasting time and not working on dinner. Because I probably should be working on dinner, but I am not. Alright, so first things first, again, plastic's completely off of this entire tin. This way you can get an image of the full tin. And it's showing pretty good. It's not flipped up at all. It just says Pokemon over here on the side. Nothing new, important, or fancy. So, let's go ahead and crack it open. The unfortunate thing is the size of the tin is kind of underwhelming, all things considered, because at the end of the day, that's all it literally is. It's just 5 packs. And you're left with a bunch of empty space inside the tin. But that's what a typical tin is and does. First and foremost, before anything else, we have the Zacian card, which is technically Zacian V. And I'm going to try and work on getting this safely out of here somehow. Oh, just like that. It's been a while since I've actually opened up one of these tin packs, so I don't know quite what to expect. We'll get on the front, back side, perfectly intact, nothing bent, torn, ripped, anything like that. So, get one of these, which for these ones, I don't have them from the top down. That one's a bad one. I've had like 4 or 5 of these come up bad. That's just probably what I get with that, but we'll go ahead and securely this in very, very carefully as such with it. So that way it is protected and safe. like that. All set to go. Okay, so what we've got ourselves are 5 booster packs in this set. 2 of them are Rebel Clash, which labeled as Thusly. 1 is labeled as Sword and Shield. 1 is labeled as Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, which that seems like a very far back pack. And then jump back even further, we also have one that's labeled as X and Y Evolutions. So we've got several of these that are like pushing way back in the generations. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually pick one of these 2 to start off with the Rebel Clash. We will go ahead off with this one. We'll start with this pack. Now, I don't remember the full setting of what needs to be done. I'll make this easier. Made sure to be nice and careful with it. So you can see all the cards are intact. Okay, and anything angle-wise may change. I think I may end up dropping the height back down. Again, this is a trial run of doing this, so I have no idea what to expect until it actually comes through. So, as you see, we've got a Squavit. We've got Applin. We've got Time Pull. I can't tell, is that just a glare or... Yeah, it seems like it's just a glare on that. Yeah, it's just a glare. Trubbish. Helioptile. This one is one I'm going to add the pack to on the outside. We got a Bunnelby. So that one we're going to stick over to the side over here. Because all the ones I'm just dropping in front like that. This one I'm going to put a cover over top of. It looks like it is saying Magmortar. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, Magmortar. A Dark Energy, Electrode, Xatu, and Lombre. So that's in the first pack. Now something I do want to see is I found the Bunnelby right before the Magmortar. So how many do I have to pull out in front? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them go in the front. Okay, and with this, we're just going to go ahead and put this cover on the Bunnelby. And also get stuck to that. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump over to the X and Y Evolutions pack. Same thing as well. Very, very carefully slip the top. Making sure that all the cards... Jesus fucking H Christ. Just... cutting to it, I opened up that and that brought back so much nostalgia. Like, this is in the original, like, cards, like the original base cards. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. When you go through the process of opening up the pack, the first thing that you see is this. When you used to get cards that were like this. You see why this is such a big nostalgia trip for me right now, for just how this opened up? Just because of the fact that this is the first thing that shows up. Is that literally what this whole pack right here is going to be? Just a whole big gigantic nostalgia trip? We shall see. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, did I pull it back too far? May have pulled back too far. Oh well. We've got Beedrill up on the front, which I think, yeah, this whole thing is just a big nostalgia pack thing. We got Maintenance, Executor, which it may actually be the original thing with that. Misty's Determination, the Staryu. So get the Staryu that we were freaking out over, so the big nostalgia trip. Onyx, again, a massive nostalgia trip one for this one. Weedle, very familiar and nostalgic. Machop, very familiar and nostalgic. Tangela, and last but not least, trainer card, Brock's Grit. trainer card is the hollow one. So on that one, I actually ended up pulling off one too many in the front. So it's actually 3 that I need to pull, not 4. And then again, as you see, it's going in here. Pretty much anything holographic wise, I plan on putting a cover on. Just my choice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, see, no, that one's different. Because here's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that one I pulled out made 11. Whereas this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it was supposed to be 4. But because of the way the pack was, they had 1 extra card in it. Well, the other one had 1 extra card in it. So, I'm not quite sure how that worked out like that. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Next pack we're going to do is the Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. This one, unfortunately, I cannot snip. Or if I do, I gotta be cautious with it. And just do that. Because I felt like the cards were really close to the top of the pack, so nothing I could really do. Also, yeah, I just saw what those were. Well, at least the first one. That's perfectly fine. So, again, this one's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See? 11. It says 10 packs on the cards. 10 additional game cards. But, there's 11 cards in here. So this one I was actually supposed to pull 4 with. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get that to the front. Because then you see, you've got an energy card right on the front. So we are on the right track with this. So, Fairy Energy, which is pretty much pointless from this point on, because as far as I'm aware, Fairy Pokemon are pretty much removed from the trading card stuff again. Sea Viper. Sophocles, I believe the name is. I'm probably saying that wrong. Riombi. Cutiefly. Riolu. Rhyhorn, which I actually have this card already too. Tangela. Dewpider, which I have this one as well. A holographic one is a Metapod. And next one up, which I'm going to set like that, is this. I'm going to move over here so we put the cover on. Is a Passimian. Yeah, it's a rare rating. Am I expecting anything big from this? Probably not. It's the fact of just I don't think I'm going to be getting anything interesting in this. Covered up. Next up, we're going to go up to Sun and no, not Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. Okay. So that is that. That goes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Energy. Alright, so Leaf Energy is the first one. We've got Linoon, the Galarian form. Seeking. Ordinary Rod. Blip Bug. Rhyhorn, again. Clobbopus. Goldeen. Roselia. The holographic one is another trainer card. Lucky Egg. And last but not least one. Ooh. Ooh, I like how that one goes. A Cinderace. A Hollow Cinderace. So let's go ahead first, get that in. So it's in nice and protected. There's that. And then the reverse hollow one. I believe this is called reversed hollow. I could be wrong. I'm still new in terms of trying to get the correct terminology of it. I'm not new to collecting cards, I'm new to the extent of what we're doing with this. Because I've never gone through and being like, hey, let's open up Pokemon cards for a YouTube video, because why not? And this one's in. Last but not least, the final pack, another one of the Rebel Clash packs. That goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. Water Energy. We've got Scoop Up Net. Trainer card from it seems like. Chatot. Charjabug. Magmar. Electabuzz. Squavit again. Snover. Natu. The foil one is... What is it with both instances of me getting a Metapod for the reverse holographic? Although they are both from 2 different sets of packs, so there's that factor. And then last but not least, because we'll set this one over here, we got a Grimace, which, yeah, from the looks of it, it is a holographic one. Nice. So we actually got 2 holographic ones in the mix of the other ones that we have the reverse holo for. That one's in. Everyone's in. So, in terms of things that are all shiny and nice looking and new, we've got the Metapod, the Grimace, Lucky Egg, another Metapod, Cinderace, Brock's Grit, Bunnelby, and the Zacian V. If I wanted to get packs of cards again from something, it definitely would be from the same one as these. The X and Y packs that I got, because that was a nostalgia a nostalgia trip opening up those packs. And that is where we're going to leave it off for this episode. The first trial run of me opening Pokemon cards live on some sort of camera. Now again, next time I do this, the setup may be a little bit different. It may be the same way if I find out that the way I did this was okay. If you guys like what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe as well, because there may be more videos of this coming up in the future. At the same time as well, all these cards over that way are being cataloged and whatnot. So if there is something that you guys want me to show you, like if you want me to pull out all like the base set stuff that I've got, or all the jungle set, fossil set as the very beginning stuff, or just anything in general that way you want me to show off, let me know that as well, because I can do that either at the beginning or the end of the episodes. And just as an example of what I mean for something with it, we will go ahead and pull out what is probably one of my favorites of the originals that I've ever collected on my own accord, and is the first instance of at least myself getting a legendary Pokemon on a trading card, and it's with this guy right here, Articuno Fossil Set. Now the fun fact is, a lot of these on their front appearance from what I'm cataloging in, I would consider good quality, but not really good quality, like mint quality or excellent quality for most of them. Not because of their fronts, although for some of the fronts, especially the holographic ones, there's like tiny little scratches on it. It's specifically from the backs. As you can see, the backs of the cards pretty much all the way up to the point of anything generation wise that's like black and white based. It's gonna have similar issue with the backings to it, just because of the way that they've been handled. I mean, not all of them are bad looking. There are good looking ones that I do have, not many of the older ones, but I mean, again, at first glance opinion with this, first glance opinion, does this look like a bad card to you? Does it? How about this way? What if I hold it like this? What if I hold it like this? What if I just turn it around, making it all look all fancy? But yeah, if you guys want to see some of the collection, let me know, and I'll go ahead and show off some of the collection to you guys. But on that note, we're going to leave it off here for this time around, and we will see you guys in a future video. Take it easy.